Welcome to another episode of Amy Kitchen Cooking Channel. Sorry that this video is starting halfway through. The camera wasn't recording, so my apologies. I've literally only just boiled some eggs, so you haven't really missed out on much. And on the big frying pan there, I'm going to cook some yakisoba noodles for bento. I just started by stir frying my pork belly and seasoned it really well with some salt and pepper. Get a lot of fat coming out of pork belly, so I tend to try to soak it up like I am doing here with some kitchen paper. Normally I use frozen pork belly that you can find at the Asian supermarkets, but this one is some pork belly that I bought recently when I went to Costco. And I've just added the chopped up vegetables. I've literally got some onion, carrot and cabbage. Onion, carrot and cabbage is like the staple 3 vegetables to put in a yakisoba. Some people like to put in bean sprouts as well, however my husband doesn't really like them, so I'm staying away from that today. While waiting for the vegetables to cook, I've decided to cook my second bento, which will be a yakiniku bento, like a cooked beef bento box. I've got my boiled eggs under ice water since they've been boiling now for about 8 minutes. Yakisoba is very easy to make. You'd often find them in Japan at like festivals or markets. You can serve it as it is, or you can make it into an omu soba, like omu rice. So the omu being like an egg omelette wrapping around the yakisoba noodles. You can even put them in like a hot dog bun to make yakisoba pan or yakisoba bread. It's amazing how the Japanese people stay amazingly well in shape considering there's dishes like yakisoba pan around, which is literally carbs on carbs. I've placed my yakisoba noodles in the microwave. This really makes it easier to declump your noodles when you actually get to stir frying them. Another option to help with declumping the noodles will be to add some water, but I feel like it dilutes the overall flavor of the dish, so I prefer to microwave my noodles. Now it's just a matter of making the noodles cooperate and mix in well with veggies and pork. Now since I'm cooking 2 dishes simultaneously, I'll be also flavoring them simultaneously as well. I've put in my flavoring for the yakisoba noodles, and this here is my favorite sauce for cooking meat. You can make similar sauces that go well with meat from scratch, but I'm a bit lazy today, so I'm going to use my favorite sauce here instead. You can find this sauce at most Asian supermarkets available in Sydney. It comes in a yellow bottle for the sweeter flavoured one, which is the one I'm using here. There's also a red bottle for a slightly more spicier, punchier sauce. Great, now that's 2 days of bento main meals cooked up in about 10 minutes. I'm just putting my meat aside onto another dish to let it cool down before I pack it into the bento boxes. Again guys, sorry with the camera angle, I'm a bit far off there in the screen. I'm just prepping my nitamago mix here. You literally just add in all your ingredients into a Ziploc bag and add in your peeled boiled eggs and just let it marinate in the fridge maybe for about 2 hours. You can obviously leave it in for longer if you want a more stronger flavoured egg. These go so well in a bento box, just with rice or even with noodles. They're just packed full of flavour. You just want to kind of make it as airtight as possible in the Ziploc bag before you leave it in the fridge, just like I've got there now. And great, my eggs have been marinating now for about 2 hours, so it's time to pack my bentos. I'll do a video one day on the broccoli garlic dish there that I've got, and the top left corner dish, that's the spinach gomae that I've introduced in previous videos. Look at that egg, that is perfection. Packing the actual bento boxes is a bit like playing a jigsaw puzzle, figuring out where you can put what and how to make it look pretty at the same time. I really like using my nitamago for bento boxes. I feel like just a boiled egg cut in half, it's so pretty, just adds that pop of color to your dish. I've decided to kind of use the spinach and broccoli to help secure my egg into position, and then I'm stacking my boiled egg to give it some height as well. And now it's finally time for the meat, the signature part of this bento. Trying to make sure that we both have roughly equal amounts of meat. I've chosen quite a lean cut of beef, which means it's lower in saturated fats, and we can just enjoy it purely for the high protein benefits. And I'm just adding some cherry tomatoes here just for that pop of color. And there we have it, that's my yakiniku bento. These two bento boxes are from Majime Life. I'll leave their link in the description of the video below. And just adding the final touches now for my yakisoba bento. Japanese mayo, little bit of the aonori seaweed flakes, and of course the bonito flakes as well to top it off. And they're ready to go. As always, I've got the recipes for you guys for my yakisoba and also my nitamago eggs for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Please remember to like and subscribe. Feel free to leave any comments for any recipes or ideas that you might have for my channel. Anyway, until next time, thank you!